Question 8 of the DB is a question to do with patterns and functions, etc., to do with a festival. So it says the cost of hiring a well-known artist for a community festival was 120,000. The cost to be shared equally between all the people who come to the event. Organisers are unsure of how many people are going to attend, so complete the table to show the cost per person for a given value event. So if 500 people went, you're basically, the cost per person is your 120,000 divided by 500, so you're getting 240. If 1,000 people went, you're going the 120,000 divided by 1,000, so you're getting 120. 1,500, you're getting 80, 2,000, you're getting 60, 2,500, you're getting 48, and 3,000, you're getting 40. Okay, so that was the first part. Second part, they want you to draw a graph. So you basically plot a graph of the values you have found in the table above. So you're getting a downward curve. It's getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper the more people who go to the festival. It says use your graph to estimate the minimum number of people required to attend the festival. So the cost is about 50 euros. So it says use your graph. So you'd go to 50 on your graph. You'd imagine going across and you'd see when it hits. So for 50 to hit it, you are saying you need approximately 300 people. Okay, so when you're drawing it across. Part 5 asks you to write a formula and N to show the cost for a person who attends the festival. So what I've written is I have 120,000, which is the cost of the person, divided by X is your N. Okay, and X stood for the number of people. Right? So it says verify your answer for the next part. So in terms of the next part, we would have 120,000 is equal to 50, and we don't know what the N is, right? So what you're doing is basically swapping these two round. So you're going 120,000 divided by 50, and when you sub that in, you will get 300. Which is what we were looking for. Okay, and then part B, it says the organisers have sold 2,000 tickets for the festival. They only have 3,810 metres squared available for parking for your cars and your buses. The organisers plan to arrange the buses to bring the people to the event and plan to sell tickets for car parking spaces in advance. The space allotted for each car is 12 metres squared. The space for each bus is 45 metres squared. And it says assumed the average occupancy of a car is 2, where your bus was 53. So I want you to write down an expression for the parking space available in terms of X and Y, X being number of cars, Y being number of buses. So your parking area is equal to 12, which was the space, times X for a car, plus 45 its space, times Y for a bus. So in terms of the parking area, you have 3,810 being equal to 12x plus 45y.
Happy birthday, man!
It then asks you to write an expression for the number of people who purchase tickets in terms of x and y. So the number of people who purchase tickets is equal to 2 times x. So if we're going with a car, plus 53 times y if you're going with a bus. Right, and in the question it told you had sold 2,000 tickets, so you've got 2,000 is equal to 2x plus 53y, so they are your two equations. Then it says, hence, find the number of car parking spaces or bus parking spaces required. So you have your two equations, and you're going to try solve them for either x or y. So when I've written them out, I'm going to try eliminate my x's. So how I'm going to do that is multiply my top line by 6. So when I multiply the top line by 6, I get 12,000 equals 12x plus 318y. I haven't done anything to the bottom line. I then change the signs in one of the lines so I can subtract them away. So I have 12,000 take away 3,810, so I'm getting 8,190. equals, my x's are gone, so I have 273y. So y is equal to 8,190 divided by 273, so I'm getting y is equal to 30. I have to also find out my x, so I basically plug my y value back into one of the formulas. So if I go into the top one, I have 2,000 is equal to 2x plus 53 times 20. So I have 2,000 is equal to 2x plus 1,060. So 940 is equal to 2x, so I'm expecting there to be 470 cars. Okay, and that was question 8.